Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Walking with Will. Are you ready for a walk? Of course you're ready for a walk. Otherwise, you won't be watching a walk video, would you? I guess. Right, it's 10 to 2. That means it's obviously time for a walk, that's the time. And today, even though it's in the middle of the afternoon, it's 0 degrees outside. So it's been like between -3 and -5 outside the past night and the morning as well. So we're ready to get frosty. There's going to be no mud, it's going to be frozen, which is going to be great. And I've got a good walk planned. We're going to meet a friend of the channel today. It's not Matt this time, he is the star of the show, but it's Jake, the man who did a degree on styles apparently. And if you haven't seen that episode, that's a reference to the other one. But this walk, more local to me again, we're starting in Brighouse. We're going to go along the canal a bit the other way that we've been before. And we're going to go up to Bradley Wood. And then we're going to cross over from Woodhouse and head near to Rastrick. Not go into Rastrick because we're going to go over the M62, which is always cool. You feel on top of the world. Then we're going to go round, and you'll see why, because we go to Round Hill. From there, we're going to go to Upper and Lower Edge Road in Elland, which lets us drop straight back down into Rastrick at Cromwell Bottom Nature Reserve, where me and Jake, we know all about Cromwell Bottom Nature Reserve, because that's where we went last time. Again, go check out that video. I think that's all we need to know before we get up going, so let's wrap up warm, let's strap a GoPro to our chest, let's like this video and subscribe to this channel, and let's get out walking. We've got Jake. Jake has arrived. Wait, you were walking up to me, so you were actually walking the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. Get an extra k's in, got to keep up to your fitness, haven't I?
That's it. Every 10 steps you can have another burger.
Not scientific advice whatsoever.
Went along the canal and hit a dead end, so going back and heading up to Bradley Woods, which I actually have been on those paths before, so we should hopefully not be hitting dead ends or anything like that anymore. But you never know. The snow and the ice might have covered everything over in disguise.
I believe in you.
Oh, thanks, mate. But the snow and the ice has made some really good terrain for us. No mud for us. And the ice along the canal was pretty thick. We were throwing stones at it, weren't we? Yeah. But it did make a cool noise.
It did make a cool noise, like a laser.
Sounded like a laser beam, yeah. It went choo, 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 choo.
Yeah, somebody stepped on it like a moron.
Yeah, that were you. I didn't catch that on camera, it's probably for the best because you'll... So we've managed to get over the river. That's right, Jake, you do your hair. And it instantly blows away again.
I mean, Boris needs to get his lockdown sorted out.
You look as well as this. Hat. That's it, always bring a hat. But yeah, we managed to get across because I knew there was a bridge across it and I just connected it up with that. But I was saying to you, Jake, that it's not the nicest place really to walk. In fact, walking wise, it's a pretty terrible place to walk.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's quite interesting, but
yeah,
not what we wanted.
It's interesting for about 5 seconds,
Yeah.
Because it's just a big industrial estate with loads of...
Industrial units.
Yes, that's it. But we're getting out of that soon and then going on to farmland as we approach the woods. So normally we're on that side, and Jake, as you might have noticed, he's got under already. This is a bit of a easy peasy, and that's why you walk with Will. Jake, I feel like I owe you an apology, because I said to you there wasn't going to be any mud.
You did say that.
And there was a lot of mud there.
There was a lot of mud there, you're right.
Well, let me tell you, if it wasn't snowing at all or frozen, I've been on here when it's only mud. And luckily that sloped downwards to get to the stairs.
Yeah.
That had snow on it, as you saw.
Yeah, somehow the snow, which is just ice, made it less slippery, which I'm not going to question, but I don't quite understand.
Because I've done it, mate. I've actually sledged down there without a sledge in mud. A mudslide is what I'm telling you, is what I'm saying.
Great.
But here we are. This is Bradley Woods. And you might be thinking, this doesn't look like a wood. This looks more like some sort of abandoned village or town like Chernobyl or something like that. Well, it does look like that. It's because this is where all the scout camps and stuff come.
All the scouts.
All the scouts.
All of them. I don't think you're allowed to be a scout unless you've been here.
It's like a badge of honour. You just can't truly call yourself one.
Well, mate.
Oh yeah.
Loads of stuff. I thought it was just like a little cabin and that. But there's like a climbing frame and a rope swing and climbing holes in a tree.
It's almost like a mini centre parks.
An amphitheatre.
Yeah. And like the scout camp, when I say like everyone, all the scouts come, it's a big event when it happens. Obviously, don't come here. It's not an open event. Please don't try and find out the dates and come.
I hope that someone puts a Facebook event on as you as the owner with like 1,000 people to Bradley Woods.
Yeah, it just becomes a rave.
Yeah.
Except with kids, which is weird.
Yeah, not allowed to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, this is where they all go and camp. And here, even more things that make it look like an abandoned village. There's just an old bus. There's a couple of old buses actually. Campsite is closed until further notice. March 20th, 2020, that's how long it's been closed. But public footpaths are still open around the outskirts of the camp. We can still make use of the nice woods. And I just think it's right cool. I think the abandoned buses are still one of the more interesting things to find on a walk, because they are some old buses. And as well, in normal times and stuff like that, when it's not locked down, this is the site where we have Brighouse bonfire.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the site.
I'm new to Brighouse.
I'm pretty sure it's around that area. Yeah, have you never been to Brighouse bonfire?
No, I'm not a big fan of bonfires.
Why?
Against my job, bro, isn't it?
Jake likes to put out fires, not start them.
Yeah, they're just a bit like of a nothing event for me.
I know what you mean. It's one of the things where it's more of like a togetherness thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is especially even more lost in like times like now. You all gather around a big fire, basically, with everyone that you've never met in your life.
Yeah, true.
The same way in like churches. I'm not saying bonfire night's a religion, but in like churches, you all gather there, and it's about togetherness.
Yeah.
Where, even if you're not a religious person, yada yada yada.
Yeah, maybe I'll appreciate bonfires more.
When I'm giving a sermon at them.
Yeah, if you turn up with like a lectern shaped like an eagle and some generic book on it, and then just start reading, I love it.
Yeah. But through all of that, we've walked out of the campsite pretty much now. So let's head on. And I'm going to warn you, Jake, there is a boring road.
Oh, no. There's mud as well.
There's not mud. Or maybe there's mud. There's probably mud, you're right.
So walk up to it, put your foot on like the second rung, I guess. Right, and then lean over and get your arm far down as you can. And and then like now just kind of roll over.
Like this way?
Yeah?
Or is it meant to be the other way?
I don't really know. I might have to do it myself. Is it that? That looks pretty good.
What do you reckon this could be here then, Jake?
The only thing I can think is like an old air raid shelter. It's got that. They use a dome, don't they?
Yeah.
Can't really think of what else.
Are you sure it's not some sort of homeless shelter? They're always fly tipping. No, not homeless people. I don't mean homeless people.
Oh wow. I'm no longer associated or affiliated with this brand.
Oh God.
You've been walking with Nigel Farage recently. Farage.
I think an air raid shelter is a good shout of what that could have been, Jake. Very well done, very astute. Was your degree on that as well?
Yeah, I have a whole host of degrees on useless information.
Yeah.
And how to mispronounce words.
You've just recognised where we are, which is we're on the top of the hill, coming out of Woodhouse to Rastrick area pretty much. And then if we were to, we're not going down that hill, but if we were to, that's Car Green that we're looking at, and then beyond is Rastrick.
I recognise that little
play park.
No, the building in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Cool. Didn't realise all this still.
The you know the park area there in this field.
Yeah.
Me and school friends used to come here and with illegal alcohol and drink loads.
Is that the spot?
That's one of the spots. We had a lot of spots.
All right, I can see why you've chosen there because it's just so barren and empty.
Yeah, it kind of fit our souls at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what we used to do was we used to go to an off license where we used to know where we get alcohol and used to get served, and we'd go to Halifax bus station and pick a bus. And then we'd go on that bus, and then we'd normally find people of similar age when we got there. And they'd be like, oh, we're all drinking here.
You should come to this spot.
Yeah. So in Todmorden, Halifax, Burnley.
Burnley?
Yeah, here as well. We had spots everywhere.
See, the youth of today will never have that.
They don't know the struggle.
They've got so many group chats and sharing locations and hotspotting, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, takes the magic out of it.
Yeah. I bet you put your phone in a plastic cup as well, didn't you, for music?
Why? I mean, no, because we drank from the bottle.
Jake.
Right, sorry.
We were drinking from the bottle.
You can
There's
tell-
a song about it as well. It's called Drinking from the Bottle.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, that's a little history about me.
You think you know a guy?
Yeah. Right, show us again. Yeah, I think I know what I did last time. So.
You same on the same foot?
Same and same foot.
Yeah.
What I did, yeah.
What?
Now I need to do different foot.
Yeah.
And
What? One leg comes over and waits for the other one.
Did you go first or second?
I stood on first and reached.
Okay.
And you'll be able to do that because you got a longer gait than me.
So.
Reach further, reach right down. Yeah, and then go down.
It's as easy as that, see? See what I just taught you all? But that's not actually the route, Jake. We have to go back.
What did you say, Jake?
I was saying we should stop and have a drink here.
Huh?
We should stop and have a drink here. It seems like a really good spot.
All right, yeah. I'll get the kettle in here. We can have a nice chat.
Yeah, sound.
This is the way. What? Oh. Before we go over another cow, what is it? Just a gate.
Yeah, again.
Another gate. They're just called gates. I just want to say, I think bridges over motorways are really cool to walk over. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a bit bizarre that they exist, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like that seems a little bit more perilous than it needed to be.
Yeah.
I'd want an encasing next time.
I've been beeped at walking over a motorway before, trying to get a black and white photo of like the traffic.
And they've gone sod like you weirdo.
Either that or they thought I was trying to commit suicide.
Oh, that's quite nice. Like, don't do that.
Well, it depends if they were egging me on or not.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it in Morse code, like saying, please don't jump.
Please do not jump. Oh yeah. Do you know what's even weirder than going over a motorway?
Going under a motor.
Going under a motorway. Way. Go on, Jake. Left foot. Right hand over. Grab down. And then you're down. Left foot on the second step.
Yeah.
Reach straight over like that.
Yeah.
The left comes round. And then you can roll over it. One little stop off before we get heading back home.
What's that?
You're right, good.
No, it seriously looks good.
Thanks, man.
So, in front of us, what's in front of us, Jay?
3 garages, 2 cars, car and a van, driving cone, and a hill in the background.
Oh, yeah! Came round to get it, didn't we?
Yeah, I've seen the front and back of this hill today.
It's called Round Hill. It's called Round Hill!
Of course it is.
The imaginative name, because what would you say its distinguishing feature is?
Pretty round.
It's round. Right, very round. It's a round mound.
Roundabout.
And,
That'd be a better name for it.
The round mound.
mound.
Yeah. I don't think we're allowed in it, and there are some people
Playing
there
golf
that
on the cricket pitch.
playing golf.
Yeah, they're chipping balls. They've got golf clubs in there, I swear.
Oh yeah, they actually are. I thought they were just playing cricket because it's a cricket pitch.
No.
It was a big assumption of me to make there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can see why I've done it. It is a cricket club.
Yeah. At some point we'll get on that hill because it's a good vantage point.
I think I've been on the hill my life, you know?
Neither have I.
I have. I've been on it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, my dad used to we played cricket there once, I remember.
Not golf?
No, not golf. And he got on top of that hill. I got on top of that hill and we watched him play cricket.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
We're on the rounds trip now back home. Speaking of vantage points, we're now all off all of that boring road business. It was a very boring road, and I apologise for it. But now we're on one of the best vantage points, I think, in the area, because we're right on the top of the hill between Upperidge Elland Road and Loweridge Elland Road, and it looks out. You can see all of Elland pretty much, all of the, what did you call it, industrial estate.
Yeah, fields.
Where you said there used to be a power plant.
Yeah, definitely down that region. I think it was where Lowfields is now.
And they blew it all up?
Yeah, the big cooling towers.
Even further on from that is your canal, where you've got an old chimney brickworks, which is what that's our 10k stop if we ever run there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Alright, yeah.
And then further on you go is to Cromwell Bottom Nature Reserve.
You can see the caravans in the nature in the nudist camp.
That's a secret. See, it's all full circle. We're going back to the last episode now. So if you want to see a nudist camp, if you want to go to the nature reserve and loads of a haunted house and loads of swings, then go watch the last episode with Jay. Yeah, they were good. But that's where we're heading now. We're going back to Cromwell Bottom Nature Reserve, which is you know very well because we've been there before. We've been there. Jake, you have definitely got the eagle eye. I should bring you more often. We find stuff, don't you?
I just like looking. There's also some stalagmites.
Oh, yeah.
Stalagmites of ice. I don't know.
We've got the icicles that come from the ground, stalagmites, because it's got a G in it. That's for ground.
Oh, I always knew that stalactite because tights come down. That's what my geography teacher told me.
No, they didn't.
Honestly, I'm not going to name names because he's a respectable human man, but I learned that in a geography classroom.
That's disgusting. Do you want to know what the PC way of learning about it?
All right.
Stalactites, it has a C in it for ceiling. Stalagmites has a G in it for ground up.
No. Stalactites come down and they might go up.
What's the might go up for?
I don't know.
How does that relate to the ones that go up?
Because stalactites come down.
Yeah.
And then they might go up. It's like a
that's
thing, isn't it?
No, that was too much effort to explain that to me. Not like a C for ceiling and a G for ground.
No, you're clearly a private. Did you learn this? Were you wearing a tie when you learned this? And a shirt.
I think because even in primary school, I think my parents sent me to school with a tie on.
I wore a bloody polo top and a jumper with one pencil in the whole class.
Yeah. Well, But yeah, we found some. We found some icicles that go up and down. Are we going to be that guy to break them off?
Oh, don't take one.
Oh, we're not going to take one.
I really want to though.
I'm so sorry, but I've done it. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. You're a fool, Harry Potter, and you will lose everything. And then they go, Expelliarmus! Stop.
Is it?
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. You noticed me though. Look at me. I look like Beavis and Butthead. You know, it's like it's like got all this here, and then I've got them all like spotty as well. Stopping at the train tracks just before we get into Cromwell Bottom Nature Reserve, because I want to do a little bit of train spotting. And you know my luck with trains, don't you, Jake? I always think that I'm like, oh no, if I'm walking past, I'll never get a shot of like a slow-mo of it going past or anything like that. And as soon as I get past it, obviously that is when the train comes, and I hear the little honking just to taunt me.
Just spotting geese or trains?
It's one and the same, really. As we're waiting, we've got a little kettle going because why not? We've got having a little brew.
Yeah, cup of tea.
Yeah, coconut milk because you are vegan.
Yeah, I am.
They're vegan as well, I checked. So,
carrot cake and an apple and Danish bar.
Looking out for my vegan bros. And you've brought an absolute belter of a surprise. Go on, tell us a bit about what you brought. What have you got?
I've brought an English whiskey, which I've not had before. Like, I didn't know what to expect of it. Because to me, it don't look very. I don't know if you can get the colour of it, but it's very, very pale in it.
It's quite pale,
almost
yeah.
like a cider kind of clear yellow.
Is it a blend or is it a single malt or?
I would assume it's a blend.
All right, no, it's a single malt.
Oh. Honestly, I opened it at Christmas. I haven't looked at it since. I just kept on a bit of a swig from it every now and again.
I wonder. So it's distilled in Norfolk, and it's called English whiskey. Has it got a name? So it says suitable for vegans on it. It specifically says what they can do. Oh. What a rush! What a rush!
How good that? just malt water.
That's really nice as well.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm.
It's like really smoky. I'm enjoying it.
That is the whiskey. Should I have a little more?
Yeah, we shall. I can't tell how much I've drunk because I'm just straight from the bottle, so
It
might be a wobbly walk home.
Are you doing what I used to do at Car Green Park? You're drinking from the bottle,
Yeah, I am.
just
pretty
like
much.
that song.
We were just saying, weren't we, that this is a really good temperature. Like when you look at the pot,
Yeah.
it's really viscous, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, you've kind of chilled it without watering it down. So
yeah. So it's kind of obviously alcohol doesn't freeze at 0, but it does get thicker and thicker and thicker, like the lower it goes, and it's a nice thick consistency. So no ice cubes needed, no whiskey stones needed. Perfect temp.
Yeah, it is.
There's not a lot of peat in it.
No, it's not. It's quite
Nice,
isn't it?
nice and mellow. Easy drinking.
Is it a space side? Is that they're quite mellow, aren't they?
As a rule of thumb, yeah, the space sides are less peaty. It's Isla whiskies that are a lot peaty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a bit of bar knowledge coming in. Jake was also a fellow bartender. That's how I met you, actually.
They're alcohol.
Through alcohol. As most friendships are formed through alcohol, I think. But no, yeah, you worked at TGI's, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And I work at a local bar in Halifax called Circle Lounge.
Good times.
Yeah, that's how we met. That was a long time ago.
How long have we known each other now?
We've got about 6 or 7 years, but we didn't start getting close till further on. I don't know. Oh no, yeah, about 5 years ago we started getting a bit closer.
Yeah.
I like having a stop where you can have like a tea or, in your case, a lovely bit of whiskey. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
And yeah, just having a chat and a catch up in the walk because, as daft as it sounds, there's no else to do really. So we're catching up anyway. And do you know what I mean? Like, there's no like as sad as I've made it sound sadder than it actually is. But like you often get really sidetracked, don't you? If there's loads of stuff to do around you, so you don't make those connections as much.
No, I think it's nice that. Like I said,
Oh! There's more.
Again?
Yeah, we'll go again. That were good ones. I like chalk and cheese. That one were really, really small, and the other one really big. So yeah, that was good. Right, how's this kettle doing?
Oh.
It's steaming. So I mean, we just need it at drinking temperature, don't we? So let's finish this. Cheers.
Not fishing the bottle. We're really pretty good going.
We'll save it for next time. It is nice. I'm meant to be cooking tea in like 15 minutes. Back at home.
It's alright. This video won't come out for a week or two, so she'll never know.
She'll have forgotten by then, yeah.
Oh, we took a wrong turn. Doing great.
Your milk as well. This isn't going to look anywhere near as cool.
I'm excited to see how this pours.
Have it.
Such accuracy.
Have it.
Oh no.
Well, we'll finish off.
That's going to upset so many tea drinkers in the world, isn't it?
And that's how you make a cup of tea.
Look at this.
Oh yes.
Oh, is it the same colour as this white strip? Cheers.
Cheers, man.
But when you're really cold, you've done a bit of a walk, a little bit of...
Something
Yeah.
a little bit warm,
It's
yeah.
almost like a proper luxury, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, you know, it's an everyday item become like a bit of a godsend, really.
yeah. And like a cup of tea is like soothing like when you wake up when stuff's
That
happening.
cannot be another train.
This is gonna be like the best train. Go on.
We'll get cheers. I've got a booth of last one, didn't I?
Yeah, go on.
Shall I?
Oh no, he's not loud. Oh, you got a thumbs up? Yeah. Yeah, quick cup of tea. It was perfect drinking temperature, not boiling, definitely, but yeah, worth it. Go on, let's get you home.
Lauren's gonna be so mad. Also, this mug has never left the house, and I'm under strict instructions not to break the mug because she's a big fan. I don't know where she got it from, but
Thank you. So we're now coming out of the nature reserve. We didn't need to stop because we covered it in the last episode that we were in, didn't we?
we did.
To make it a big loop, because we started in Brighouse Centre, the canal now just heads right back into Brighouse City Centre.
Oh.
Brighouse Town Centre. So I'm going to deviate off where Jake goes home, just to find the quickest route home, because we've been out a little bit longer than we thought.
Yeah, street lamps are coming on out there.
The street lamps are coming on. I'm meant to be making tea. We've had a little bit to drink, and it all feels a little bit naughty.
We're in so much trouble when we get back.
This is kind of the end of our walking venture today. I think it's been really good. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's good. I always kind of like finishing on this home straight as well,
Yeah.
because it's like done then, isn't it? It's almost like
You know what you're coming home now, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And we can give Lauren a ring, but I'm definitely on my way home.
Yeah. Well, get home, and I'll meet you there for the roundup. Jake won't meet you there.
No,
I'll meet you there for the roundup.
I'll be there I'll be on the other side of the camera then. I'll be watching you.
Yeah, thanks for being in it today, mate.
That's alright. I'm not going to watch this episode either.
You are. You're definitely going to watch it.
I'm not.
I've told you to have more alcohol in you, and then watch it, because it'll be funny then. Even if you don't like watching yourself on camera.
I don't even like looking at myself on the camera now. Never mind post-production.
You've added a lot to it, as you always do. So
Appreciate the invitations.
it's always better walking with a mate. Always.
Yeah, true. Agreed.
Right?
Oh, there's one more fence to vault before we get home as well.
Is there?
On this
Brilliant.
canal.
Well, I think we've mastered it now, so I think
I want you to just do it and not stop.
okay. Right, we've just come off at Ganny Lock now. Ganny Lock.
Canny Lock. What does that even mean?
I have no idea. On the canal now. If you wanted to do a full circuit again, you could have ran. Maybe you could have ran.
Yeah.
But you could have walked straight back into Brighouse by following that same canal. That's where it leads. But we are going our separate ways up past here to go home. So there's no use for us going right into the town centre.
I mean, I'm tired now because we've got to pick up the pace.
Yeah, we've had
So
to
we don't get into much trouble.
That's it.
But good walk.
So yeah, good walk. Thanks, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll see you later.
Welcome back home, guys. You made it just in time for the roundup. Now, I've titled this walk Big Walk with Jake and Tea Break. It was 18.25 kilometers, which for you Imperial people is about 11.5 miles, which is like, that's quite a long walk. It's definitely longer than what I normally do. I normally aim between like 14 and 16k or something like that. And moving time, so just walking time, we did it in 2 hours 46 minutes and 40 seconds. Don't forget about them seconds, which is good. It gave us a pace of 9 minutes and 8 seconds per kilometre, which is nice and easy because we were just having a natter. I said it earlier on, but I haven't seen Jake in quite a while, at least like a few weeks at least, just because we'd been doing stuff and lockdown and all that kind of stuff. So it was nice to actually just see him. As I said before, it's quite easy to just get distracted. But when we're out walking, there's not much else to do. It's have a chat, have a natter, catch up. What's that? Oh, this reminds me of when, oh yeah, you know, that kind of stuff. Especially when you've got a cup of tea at the end, you know. But that 2 hours 46 minutes, we were out a lot longer than that. So with all the pausing and the cup of tea break and all that kind of stuff, we were actually out for 3 hours and 35 minutes, which is why when we said that I was late back for making tea for Grace, Jake said he was going to get a bollocking from Lauren. That was very true. Like that those things happened. We didn't tell him about the whiskey though. We didn't tell him that we had a wobbly walk home after, like, you know, a little bottle of whiskey that we both had while we were train spotting. I realise now that they're probably going to watch it and find out, but you know, the dust has settled a bit more. Like Jake said, or it felt like there was quite a lot of climbing because we were quite high, and like Round Hill was quite high up as well, and going over the M62, that was quite high. But the elevation was only 266 meters, so just nice and easy, which is why we had like a nice leisurely pace. And I've put it on here as a perceived exertion. Oh no, that's not a word. Exertion of easy, because it was nice and easy. But because it was so long, the calories that we did, even though it was an easy pace, was 1,570 calories, which is great. We're just a little bit off that 1,800 calories to get our takeaway pizza. And that's it really. There's not much more to say apart from I've had a really good time, you know, going to Round Hill, going through all the gates. We've had a good banter of me and Jake, doing the gate vaulting. I know the map looks a little bit strange, but where it says Brighouse and you can connect those two things, that's the circuit that we did. It's just that, you know, I started from home. But if you guys want to do this, and I recommend that you do this walk, the link for it is in the description of this video as a GPX map link to all trails that I do with all of my videos and my walks. Other than that, there's not much left to say apart from if you liked the video and you liked watching it, then give it a like and subscribe to Walking with Will channel. Ring the notification bell so you can see the next video and the one after that and the one after that, one after that. Leave a comment if you want to see anything, like if you just want to see the walks on the road and no one nattering, or if you want to see more water videos like last week, you know, just let me know down in the comments. That's where you can tell me. And I'll see you next time for another Walk with Will. Bye now, guys.